price staying where it is. Um, it's interesting that with the record levels of money coming in, prices seem like they should be higher, but it almost feels like the prices are being suppressed. Um, I think there's this interesting concept that, if you can buy crypto, if you're buying enough of it, not on an exchange, there's ways to purchase it. So, um, do think that the infrastructure right now is being built. JP Morgan had their own private blockchain, and it's no secret, it's public information. Um, these financial institutions have been building their infrastructure for this shift for years. And, they've studied these digital assets, and they understand that it can be a hedge from the reckless spending by our governments. And so, um, it's it is something that we do need to take seriously. Our financial system is outdated, and the technologies that these crypto assets are powered by can be the tools that are used to basically upgrade our financial system. And so, if you can identify which ones are going to play a role in that, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Because normally those types of investments, you had to be accredited, you had to be a multi-millionaire or a millionaire to be able to access what would normally be private companies. But these tokens are permissionless. Anybody can buy them, and that's not something to take lightly. If
Yeah.
you understood the amount of money that could come into this ecosystem because of us having an outdated financial system and because of our dollar losing so much value, you would probably make some sacrifices to try to, accumulate these before mass adoption. I know people say it's late because Bitcoin's been around and it's over 100,000. This is only the second year where Wall Street's actually even taking Bitcoin and crypto seriously, and where institutions are involved, and that's a whole nother level of money. Um, and they're just getting started. Once the last regulation comes into play for the Clarity Act, I'm pretty sure the floodgates are going to open, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you're right as well. Yeah, it's fascinating to me when you think about the amount of explosive growth that can happen, when you just consider even something like stable coins and all these other things that are happening, and how they're all, so much of this is going to be built on the Ethereum blockchain, and and then that's just one segment of all the exciting things that are happening. And it's just in my head, my brain has a hard time wrapping itself around just all the possibilities that will exist in entire industries just coming out of this. And then when you throw in the AI and everything else and on top of it, it's going to be a different world. And in fact, actually, it's one of those things where, um, like right now, the Trump, I know I've seen economists that are baffled that the Trump tariffs haven't caused the economy to